The month of October 1944 was one of the most significant in the history of naval warfare in the Pacific, from the standpoint of changes in strategy forced upon the enemy and losses inflicted upon him. In the battle for Leyte Gulf, the mission of the 7th Fleet, under the command of Admiral Kincaid, was to transport, protect, land, and support elements of the 6th Army in the seizure of the Leyte area. The mission of Admiral Halsey's 3rd Fleet was to destroy enemy naval and air forces in or threatening the Philippines area and protect the air and sea communications along the Central Pacific axis. With the date for the landing at Leyte set for 20 October, the establishment of control of the air over Leyte initially fell to the fast carrier task forces of the 3rd Fleet. This necessitated the destruction of large numbers of enemy aircraft in the Philippines, combined with attacks on the bases through which reinforcing aircraft from the Empire would have to pass. On the afternoon of October 7, 1944, the 3rd Fleet forces rendezvoused in preparation for aerial attacks on Okinawa, Formosa, and Luzon, preliminary to the Allied invasion of the Philippines. After fueling on the 8th of October, Task Force 38 commenced high-speed approach to Okinawa. Dawn, 10 October. Attacks are launched against Okinawa and other islands in that area. No serious opposition is encountered. 11 October. The task force takes on fuel. Fighter sweeps against Apari. After dark, high-speed run toward Formosa begins. Dawn, 12 October. Heavy strikes on Formosa by all 4 groups of the task force. Successful attacks continue on the 13th and encounter strong day and night air opposition. Our fighters and anti-aircraft fire prevent serious damage until evening, when USS Canberra is torpedoed and taken in tow. Task Group 30.3 formed to escort her to Ulithi. 38.2 takes brunt of attacks. 38.1 joins 30.3. 14 October. Task Groups 38.1, 38.2, and 38.3 launch one sweep against Formosa and retire. 38.4 sweeps airfields of northern Luzon. Intensity of enemy air attacks increase. Houston torpedoed and taken in tow. The situation is evaluated, and the decision is made to save the damaged cruisers by attacking airfields of central Luzon, the source of the most effective Jap air attacks. Therefore, on October the 15th, Task Group 38.4 is ordered to launch heavy strikes against Manila Bay airfields. Aggressive air opposition is encountered. About 40 enemy planes destroyed. At this time, Commander 3rd Fleet receives some very interesting information from Jap news broadcasts.
This is Thermal Radio. Positive sinking of many carriers and other vessels of despised American fleet. Time arrived to attack and sink puny United States Navy. Imperial Japanese fleet ordered to make battle. Banzai! Banzai! Banzai!
In view of the apparent Japanese belief in the extreme claims of the Jap radio, Task Groups 38.2 and 3 set the trap to intercept Jap surface moves toward 30.3 cripples, the bait. Houston torpedoed a second time. Search plane contacts enemy surface force. Night search unable to regain contact. 17 October. Searches continue, but the enemy retires before trap can be sprung. Task Group 38.4 attacks Luzon. 18 October. 38.1 and 38.4 join and conduct sustained strikes against Luzon area. 38.2 strikes airfields to the north. Landings are effected on outpost islands of Leyte Gulf, covered by units of the 7th Fleet. The channel is cleared of mines. 19 October, A-1 day. Task Groups 38.1 and 38.4 continue strikes against central Luzon area prior to direct air support of landing at Leyte. Task Groups 38.2 and 3 remain in strategic support.